Rip our teams. Rest in pepperonis.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Tonight we wrap up Week 11 with a great
You gonna
Monday
kick it to me
nighter,
this time?
as it'll be the Thunderbirds of Brooklyn taking on the Baltimore Ravens. The NFL season has hit high gear, and
Bryce
off
Young's
we
the
go
Chief.
in
That's
Week
pretty funny.
11 on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
I wonder what I'm going to do. Can you guess? Not me.
Now a first carry here for Robinson.
This is a great start.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That good for 22 and a first down. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping
This
it.
time,
I
I
get
run
his
to this
visualization exercising before this one, and they're paying off.
All right.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Just what you want on a first down run.
That's pretty
Call
great.
it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Second down and a run
Ain't
by
broke, don't
Robinson.
fix it.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
DJ
The
Ojolari.
Ravens at 8-1 on the year. They come in here hot. I mean, over the last
pretty
9,
good.
Charles, they are 8-1.
And that record, the way that they're playing, they've proven to me, and I think anyone else in the league, that they're able to go toe-to-toe with anyone, and they look forward to the challenge.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion good for 7 there.
Yeah.
And it's 2nd down. Robinson up the middle. Calling no
You
gain
stopped
that
me.
time, as it's going to leave him with a third and
you.
about 3 to go. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Ah,
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target.
Anthony.
Incomplete.
That was an interesting
Buddy.
look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off
55.
and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses.
I am a
wanna try
little
to keep
annoyed that he
lines in
missed
front
that
of
throw
him, and
somehow.
I think that discouraged him from taking off.
I planted my feet and everything.
Downfield that fell incomplete.
So
That's how this game is gonna go, huh?
Point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker
That's
you can
fair.
depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx
I
it.
won my Super Bowl. I'm satisfied. That's a lot of stars on my defense. Yep. Good. All right, you have Omaha too.
They'll run with Wolf. And right
Oh,
away, he lost the football.
you got it. It's okay.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. First carry of the game for the Aggie alum, Devon Achane. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9. You look at this Baltimore defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And I know, just like me, you're fired up about this one because
Yeah,
this is the irresistible object and the immovable force. They're going head-to-head, number 1 versus number
what?
1. I've talked about that running backs renaissance for
Fantastic.
a while. Can they slow these guys down? Where's my helmet? I want to play.
Jeez, you are fired up.
Yeah, I
Something's
ran
gotta
Tampa
give.
too as well.
So the
To like
big
stop
play
that
gets him
exact
across
thing from
midfield
happening.
Now for 1st and 10.
Yeah,
Walker now on 1st and 10.
I missed.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Herbert off the bootleg.
I'm glad that play works for you, but I did it and he just missed.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right
Remember when I just missed that throw for no reason?
That time on a catch and run. 30 yards. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Touchdown. Ken Walker. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Thunderbirds have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead.
I thought I could get some pressure, but apparently not.
For the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. Set now to kick.
Hey, you remember when I didn't make that very easy basic throw that even I can make IRL? That's pretty great.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance.
Cool. Somebody's hurt.
So
Fantastic.
medical staff takes a look. We'll step aside.
Who needs
Baltimore
receivers?
Offense at the line, set to get going. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But
bullshit.
They're a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there
I saw
much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks.
Cool.
Blood in the
Or his ACL.
A solid run on
Fantastic.
first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Yeah, it's gone now.
A give to Robinson on the option. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
You know.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Open man is Mingo. He's got it. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Second quarter.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
Left, right, left.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And good penetration here. He'll get this
Brian
down
Breeze.
only to about the 49-yard line.
Why would you need that?
Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding
overrated.
Up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job.
He wouldn't throw.
Big loss here as he's taken down.
You keep fucking murdering me.
Just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20.
Pain as I take it. Mingo? No, he's like 6'3".
Touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens are once
I didn't expect that to work. I was like, I just got to chug it up and hope he can get it, and then you just overcommitted.
I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did.
Yeah, I understand why.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary
talent is,
he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be.
I have pretty good
very mature
defense.
play for the second-year quarterback.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I have a fairly good defense.
The offense.
I just can never get pressure on you ever in any franchise we've ever played.
You figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is
really?
A team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
That's a safety.
With that, what coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though.
I mean, there's not much I can do about that.
Well, and now they've had that extra time off, and we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of
I don't know why. It's the same fucking time every time. There's nothing I can do.
On the catch and run.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he is
You ain't gonna run on me.
Cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Oh, and that is well read defensively.
Yeah.
A great job
No, you're not
setting
right.
the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into
I
a
know.
loss.
I was Fred Warner.
So first and
He's
second
pretty good
down
at
went
the
the wrong direction. They'll try to do
no.
better here on 3rd and 13.
No.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
Oh, straight
We'll have
trash.
2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Yeah.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as well.
What, you weren't a fan?
Just their first in this half. We'll step aside and come right back.
I've seen basically every cheese play you can come up with, so. Do you want me to finish the AL or the NL today?
So first and second
That
down
is the
went
goal.
the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Here's Herbert.
I got an
This is gonna be
interception.
intercepted.
Don't run out.
Billy Ringo picks it off. And the Ravens are going to take possession here.
That is your
It's a
first
touchback,
interception.
And they'll take over at
the
the
year.
20-yard line. The Raven
Yeah.
offense set at the line.
He
for
didn't
this
even
next
try.
Drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started
Thanks.
basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the
Peter
passing game.
Skoronsky. Injury bowl.
I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass.
Christ.
Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not
Dislocated
gonna be
wrist.
shy about
Awesome.
throwing that football.
Panay Sewell's hurt
What you
too.
worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
He needs a center.
Now Richardson sliding out of the pocket.
Let's try this again. Hey, he made it this
Gets
time.
this one to Juszczyk.
That was Kyle Juszczyk.
First down, 15 yards there.
And this is something you don't see
Yeah,
too
I put
much
it-
of.
I
Fullbacks
still took him
trying
out.
to stretch the field. But he does a nice job there getting lost out in space and comes up with a really nice gain.
Richardson to the air on first down. He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz.
I took a page out of your book.
5 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Probably a 2-minute warning, huh? Yeah. 2-minute warning.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. We
10-7.
remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to
Low-scoring
Orlando.
game,
Our
huh?
friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the
You're gonna
numbers
drop
and
like
the
40
next-gen
on me in the
stats
next half.
from this first half of football so far. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Again, it's Richardson. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice
Yeah,
job spreading
he
the
doesn't
ball
though.
around this drive.
His
This
carrying
time
is
he
like
gets it out to his
95.
back, and it's another nice play and another first
It's
down.
something stupid.
They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Interesting.
1st and 10. Richardson looks to throw it. Going right side here, and that's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was
dropped it.
able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
That was pretty funny.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
I see the surprise.
Bijan was just like, nah, I'm good, Sam.
That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
Yeah, I saw. That's why. That's where I was gonna go with the ball. So I had to panic and throw it to Bijan, and it was like, oh.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Well, now after all of this, hang on.
All right, well, GG.
Well, they come out and take a look at
That's
him.
unfortunate.
Step aside for just a moment.
Who needs Bijan Robinson?
Richardson rolling to his right.
Kyle Juszczyk.
And for the Ravens touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens
dislocated
will
shoulder.
extend their lead in the final
Fantastic.
minute of the
Injury
half.
bowl.
Tucker now to add the point after.
Yeah, I can do that.
It's good to make it 17-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Real unfortunate that Bijan
And a
got
fair
hurt.
catch signaled for and
You
taken
get ball at
successfully.
half, so if you want to not like super try hard it, since I no longer have Bijan, that'd be great.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it.
Yeah, it is.
Down by 2 scores.
I fucking murdered you.
Pass incomplete.
Aiden Hutchinson ate him for breakfast.
And this might be a roughing call. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Okay, Rashawn.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Boy,
So
not
2nd
having
down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Bijan makes my offense a lot
Play
worse.
action. It's Herbert. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. Now another time.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do to stop that. There were like 4 people there.
1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000's a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays hot.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up
The exact same place on the
You
field.
and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this
Every
week.
time.
An unbeaten team against a 1-loss team. Really,
That's all you throw is crossing routes.
Play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both
Throw a
coaches,
slant
they
at
looked at their team
least.
and said, "Guys,
It's the same thing, but it makes me feel better.
in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question
Yeah, you
of the
did.
day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out. But he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of
I'm gonna
downs.
kick the field goal.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
It was pretty
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And that's off the left upright, but it caroms right in. How about that? The kick is good. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard.
Their game plans,
All
right,
well, I got to change my game plan now.
The second half, we go back up to Baltimore and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Coach. Yeah,
that is a fair choice.
Big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. 1 touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports.
No, it would have been a stupid strategy, and you would have been mad had I gotten it.
The offense
so I wasn't going to do it because I'm not a dick.
Drive. Well, Charles, we saw pretty entertaining first half, close ball.
I'll stick to the fact that you will never beat me at baseball.
Quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in.
There was pressure in his face.
You get the sense that they're
saying,
we're not
I was like a millimeter from you.
Deep enough into the game.
Like a tenth of a second later, you were in the ground.
That they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some
Get out of here. Get out of here with that shit.
Just a 1-yard
Dexter.
That'll be a call to the punt team as it's
Get out of here with that shit. Dexter was having none of your shit.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
When you get hit stick by a punter.
Punt, not too shabby. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have to be pleased with the way that they move the football thus far.
It's okay, I got Isaiah Spiller now. Oh, God. All right, well, here we are.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
My offense doesn't run without Bijan Robinson.
Richardson now on 2nd down. Open man is Mingo. Complete. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Richardson looking to throw this. As this
you got the tackle.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd.
Yeah, he backed off. I don't know why.
So on the other
I saw, and I don't know why he backed off, but he did.
And he'll get this down.
All right, cool. I gained a solid yard.
Andrew Booth making the tackle.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it.
Oh, he overthrew it.
Incomplete on the deep ball.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender.
I'm sad he overthrew that. I had you.
Couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, Anthony Richardson, everybody.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Here's Richardson to throw. Flushed out right. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be taken down.
I have no idea.
First down yardage. They'll try the left side. Carr down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
I have one running now. I have Juszczyk as the backup to the backup.
2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. 2nd down.
The tight end whose name I can't remember. It's not Bellinger, the other one. Laporta.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this.
I'm not going to question it, man.
That type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they lose.
Yeah, you did. It does not. Isaiah Spiller. All right, cool.
First rushing touchdown
I'll
of the
substitute
year.
him for now,
And
though.
The Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football.
I
Knew it, but
don't. This is your best chance.
And I haven't met
No
an offensive
Bijan.
line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Honestly, I think the reason you keep losing is like
As
defense.
he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
It's not your fault my defense is fucking retarded.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Yeah, you know you can turn it off, but it doesn't work, right?
There was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the
there's an option in the menu to turn it off. It just doesn't work. People try to turn it off, and it just doesn't work.
39 yards there.
Yeah, it's just broken.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Herbert off of play action. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort.
You're like 3 deep.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had
You kick a field goal from here. You got to go for it. You got to go for it, by the way. I'm not gonna blame you.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league.
Have I ever punted against you? I don't think I have. Oh. Yeah, I know. Sean Gary. Yeah, you did. He's like, nah, you good.
Baltimore with
He's like, I want to see the punter, too.
As they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way.
Running in this game might be a little broken.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them.
Yeah,
melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Richardson working from the gun, escaping the pressure right. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's
nowhere to go with it.
And
I was like, I could keep running upfield, but that'd be a dick move.
But now it's 3rd down.
So I was like, I won't do that. I wonder who this ball's going
From
to.
the shotgun, Richardson. Flush to his right. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike.
My team doesn't rely on a quarterback.
Remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night.
Max Duggan's my backup.
More after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Nah, I don't need shit.
And we'll begin it with a field goal try here. This to make it a 3-score game late. Tucker's
Some things never
is
change.
Good, and that will extend their lead even further.
You've seen my kicker a lot.
Almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game,
shut up, commentary. They're ruining you, man.
Out of the question.
They're ruining your day. They're like, yeah, they ain't got a shot right now. There's like, fuck you in particular.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Force it in, and it's intercepted.
I have no idea.
Picked off by Alontae Taylor, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st.
Remember when you had no interceptions?
On 1st and 10 is Spiller. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short.
Turns out,
nice pick
you could put any running back behind my line, and it doesn't matter.
Here's second down and a yard.
Did I not get the first on that?
Right back to Spiller on second down. 7 yards.
He had a stroke.
First down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain
there
some
you go.
yardage, and put the
enjoy the free ball.
Andrew Booth picks it off. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
I did. You're welcome. I was like, I'm chugging this up. Whoever gets it, gets it. Oh, that explains it. I gained momentum on run plays because of the Ravens.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Hey, don't throw a pick.
And that unbeaten record very much in jeopardy. It's been a great first few months of the season so far, but they have run into a buzzsaw here, trailing big in the fourth quarter. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
I fucking killed you.
And that's going to wind
Rashawn
up
Gary murdered your soul.
However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Now a fake on the jet sweep.
Isn't QB contained?
Here's Herbert.
What
touchdown
do I do? That was QB contained.
21 yards away. And the Thunderbirds have got it back to
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I ran QB contained and there's two fucking people over there. God damn it.
Game, CD.
Yeah, and you've still got 4+ minutes to go. So when you think about comebacks, it's happened before. Now, it hasn't happened often, but you've got to think to yourself, let's be the next great comeback.
Commentary is just ruining you.
Extra point by York is up and good.
Now.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Fantastic.
Team get it? Yes.
Great. Awesome. He just touched it and didn't want it.
Like a charm. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. He'll get it inside the 20, and he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. A big change in field position.
The only difference is I gain momentum on run plays.
On the catch and run. So the big play means just like
cool. He has Omaha now too. This is great. It's not Tampa too.
Now it's Herbert. This one goes underneath to Walker.
Covered
and he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
There's not. I lose now. Congratulations. You finally won. You can see my defense. If you lose now, you have a problem.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Rashawn Gary make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time.
The only way to beat it is to change my play a bunch. What do I do? I was in your head.
14-yard touchdown. And the Thunderbirds.
There's nothing I can do.
One-score game again here in the 4th. The York now for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Dislocated shoulder. Is there nobody back there?
Just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
There isn't. Yes, because you're you. I would not put it past you to do it twice in a row.
Here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next
No,
drive.
I can't see my receivers.
I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball.
He just took, you know, you having Omaha, getting an onside kick, my O-line being dead, and Bijan dying. And then you barely beat me. So congratulations. I don't know why he stopped. That was a slant. I don't know why he stopped. That was a slant. He stopped running. It might have, but I'm still annoyed.
That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more.
Oh, cool. I can't see my fucking icon still.
On first down, Richardson. On the screen, complete to Spiller.
A little bit.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Well, timeout.
Brandon, because right now, I can be
At least it's a free timeout.
I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout.
It was a free timeout, Dippy. Look at it that way. Man, this not being able to see my icon is kind of gay. I don't know what kind of guy would play this.
Going to run a little pop pass here.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're doing. Makes sense.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Yeah, you might as well. I think you still have the 2-minute warning.
37 yards. And the Ravens get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
We had the piss field for a second. You scored more points in this one game than my last 4 opponents combined.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I do have the best defense in the NFL right now. I will say, though, you being able to see my defense makes this a lot more difficult for me.
The offense back
it's gone now.
At the line, ready for their that last touchdown we just saw. What an important.
I don't know.
Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need. He's got a man.
That's
complete.
Real unfortunate.
He'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Oh, he stayed in bounds.
There's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here. He's into space past the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On first down, Justin Herbert. And it's caught. Touchdown.
It was in my hands.
Quentin Johnston.
Doesn't matter. It was in my hands. You phased through existence to catch it. What am I supposed to do? That's 3 times in a row.
They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a
it's such crap.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
So they got their touchdown. Now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick.
Thank you.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
Let's slow this game down a little bit, shall we?
I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you...
There he goes left side. He's got room to roll. Touchdown. Marvin Mims.
All right.
With now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
That's fair.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fair catch called for and collected right at the
No,
10-yard
I knew.
line.
I just didn't want you to try to return it.
First and 10 here. Now Herbert. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Really?
Taken in.
He just stopped. Did you see that?
20, touchdown.
Man, I'm glad your strategy is now run a fucking streak, throw it to this guy exclusively.
Have got it back to within a score.
It's all you've done.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
God damn it.
So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick as his guys are able to extend their lead. Now Tucker to add the PAT.
Yeah, I wonder where the ball's going. I might have missed this. Oh, nope, I didn't.
And
Justin
his
Tucker.
guys will take a 10-point lead.
Yeah? Well, it's still a two-score game.
So now the
Would have meant a
other
field
return
goal,
teams
would have
out
won it.
there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. This is first and 10. Herbert. Flushed out right.
Why did Mike?
Complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense.
Man.
Both
And he has
teams have been
Omaha.
revved up from the start.
Great.
And here's
Awesome.
yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And this is
Yes!
intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off
God.
by Lante Taylor, and the Ravens are going to have
It's
it
about
here
time
at
that
their own
happened.
9-yard line.
He got punished for it.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. 42 yards on the ground for him so far.
I'm doing coach suggestions, and so I just, it told me to.
Huddle and looking at each other,
Yeah,
and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They give up a significant
what
run,
formation
6
is that?
yards,
Special teams?
and now you're saying to yourself, how do
The
we stop
kneel
them?
down.
And do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Oh. You ruined my defense, you bastard.
The Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in hand here.
You ruined it.
Let's go now.
So he'll take a knee here to
Lost one already.
But he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Hey, you want to see my punter? You just get to see my punter. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show.
That was a fucking ball game, wasn't it?
With what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And Brandon, I think it's as simple as this.
Remember at
Some
half
players,
when it was like
some teams,
10-17?
they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes